Hi guys, welcome back to Ben3C. My name is Ben, and today I'm going to be giving you all an intro to the CoolBit X CoolWallet S. Try saying that 10 times fast. For clarity's sake, this is not a sponsored review. Before we get too deep into this video, make sure you guys leave a like and perhaps leave a question at the end of this video if you guys would like to know more about the product. I would be more than happy to answer any questions you guys have about it. First, let's talk about cryptocurrency, cold storage, and how to keep your crypto safe. A common misconception is that a hardware wallet will give you the ability to cold store your cryptocurrency, and that is true to some extent. But as far as I can tell, the app that comes with the CoolWallet S, which we'll get into later, simply requires you to have this card every time you want to conduct a transaction. It's entirely possible to have cold storage without a hardware wallet, and I would say that even possessing a hardware wallet in and of itself would be a security flaw. Now, one of the best ways to store your cryptocurrency is, of course, to just download a wallet, write down the mnemonic phrase, keep that in a safe place, and then make sure you don't tell anyone that you own cryptocurrency. However, that is a little bit far too ideal of a way to think, isn't it? And thus that brings us to the reason why you are using such a hardware wallet. I strongly advise against any forms of digital storage for your private keys or your mnemonic phrase. The reason being is because nefarious actors find all kinds of ways to get beyond or get past encryption that you may have set for your devices or your home computer to gain access to your cryptocurrency. So I'm going to tell you this once and once only. Don't store your private keys digitally. Don't store your private keys in your email. Don't store your private keys in a photo, and don't store your private keys on the cloud. I've seen someone do that before. There's also something known as the brain wallet, and what the brain wallet means is you simply memorize all 12 words of your mnemonic phrase, and then in case something happens to you, you still have memory of those 12 words in the exact sequence that they were presented to you. So if you, for whatever reason, become incarcerated or become separated from society for, say, 5 to 10 years, you can go back to society, gain access to electronics, and then re-enter your mnemonic phrase, and then have access to your crypto. Another potential solution could be multi-signature release of your private keys. Now, that may sound a little bit complicated. However, there's a quick 3-minute video over on the YouTube channel, The Federalist Society, that you guys might want to check out, where they do a good job of explaining just how exactly it works in terms of transactions, except in this idea, you wouldn't apply it to transactions, you would apply it to releasing your private keys. And for clarity's sake, your mnemonic phrase is something that overlaps and protects your private keys. And thus, in order for you to recover your private keys, you must know your mnemonic phrase. We could potentially spend all day talking about the ins and outs about how to keep your cryptocurrency safe, but then I'd never actually get to talking to you guys about why I bought this or how the product seems to perform. So let me get this out of the way real quick. I did not purchase the Ledger Nano S because I don't have a way to purchase it from one of their trusted resellers. I'm an American living in Taiwan, and as a result, the closest trusted reseller that Ledger has is located in Japan. So what I decided to do was purchase the CoolBit X CoolWallet S because, well, they're a Taiwanese company and they're located here in Taiwan, and I haven't seen any complaints about it. I remember Charlie Lee having nice things to say about this. Of course, it does actually support Litecoin. It supports 12 different cryptocurrencies. Well, I think I've jabbered on for long enough, so for the time being, I think it would be a good idea for me to get into the unboxing and demonstration portion of this video. Alright guys, so quick FYI, this video was shot using my Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. As you can see, the original packaging had this contained within a vacuum-packed plastic wrap. From personal experience, if your fingernails were clipped recently, you will have a little bit of difficulty opening this, but off camera I decided to unwrap it and show you guys the box that it is kept in. Another quick FYI on this topic, I went looking for several different cryptocurrency faucets, but I couldn't find one that seemed to come from a legit website. There were a lot that wanted me to sign up for whatever reason, and I chose not to because I thought it was just too much trouble. As you could see, it was kept in a very nice paper sheath before I removed it, and then what you have to worry about at this point in time is getting the tape cut. Once that is done, all you have to do is lift it upwards, and there's a very nicely printed message that comes from the company CoolBitX, which created the CoolWallet S. CoolBitX also had the foresight to go ahead and wrap the hardware wallet in this little soft layer of plastic, if you will. It's not the same kind that you would get that's on the outside of the packaging, but you do know that it is done right. There's also this little card of gratitude that comes within the packaging. Along with that courtesy note is a couple of stickers. There's one from Formosa Financial, as well as the logo for the CoolWallet S. And this device that you are seeing right now is a device that you would use to charge up the hardware wallet. A single charge typically lasts about 2 weeks. However, at the time of this video, I think I might have charged mine over a month ago, and it seems to be running just fine, but that's without regular usage of the wallet. This sheet of paper, if you scan the QR code, will take you to the respective download link to the CoolBitX app. Now, inside of this sheet of paper, you can write down your private keys in the event that you lose the hardware wallet, or if you lose the device that you are linking the hardware wallet with. And this is the back side of that same sheet of paper. It teaches you how to read the fonts that are displayed on the CoolWallet when you activate it. As you can see here, I tried to activate the wallet, but when it comes fresh out of the package, there is absolutely no charge on it whatsoever. So that's where this thing comes into play. I am, of course, talking about the charger. The USB cord that comes with it can, of course, just plug directly into your computer or into a USB wall jack, and then you plug the card into it like I am about to do so here. By the way, I would like to go ahead and mention that this is footage that was recorded well over a month ago. And here we are. The card is plugged into the charger. Now I just need to plug the charger into my workstation computer. If you push and hold the button, then you'll see the screen flash a couple of times, and then it will display hello. And then if you push the button, that is to say push it and not hold it, it will gradually flash between the other cryptocurrency balances that you have on your wallet besides just Bitcoin. Powering on the CoolWallet S is very simple. You just hold the button and watch it flash a couple of times, and then powering it off is equally as simple. You simply hold the button and wait for it to flash a couple of times until it shuts off. This is me pairing the device on my first run, and here we can see it is pairing. It takes a little bit of time. You'll have to punch in a passcode that is prompted to you by the CoolWallet S itself. So the CoolWallet S will turn on, and then it will tell you to immediately enter the device pairing password. This process is going to take a lot longer than initially expected, so what I'm going to do now is simply skip to the part of the video where we're already paired. And this is where we are going to create our wallet, and that is basically going to have us writing down the 12 words of the mnemonic phrase that I mentioned earlier. You can choose up to 24 if you choose, but I chose 12 in this case. Now is the time that you would write down those words, and since we're past that, this is the first thing that I see once I log into the wallet app. It's worth noting that pretty much anything that you are going to try and change in the app that would be considered a privacy setting is something that is going to require the hardware wallet to be on your person in order to verify. That's pretty much what this segment kind of goes over, and so to give you guys some perspective, I'm just going to go ahead and speed up this segment of the video. Now, on a closing note, the price of a CoolWallet S is $99 for a single CoolWallet S, or you can buy a pair of CoolWallet S's for $159.99 from the CoolWallet.io website. I've seen their office with my own two eyes, so you don't have to be skeptical about whether or not this is a shell company or something shady is going on. All you guys need to know is that they are real people making real products. Presently, my only gripe would be the number of cryptocurrencies that are presently supported by the CoolWallet S. Unfortunately, we've got Ledger Nano S, and it's been out for a few years, and it supports over 40 different cryptocurrencies at the last time I had checked. And this is something that I feel as though CoolBitX should try to keep up with a little bit more aggressively because the market is constantly changing. Ever since 2014 rolled along, there's really only been, 3 different cryptocurrencies that have been in the top 5, and those are, of course, XRP, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. Not financial advice, by the way. I'm not telling you what to purchase. That's all for you guys to determine yourselves. That is pretty much going to wrap things up for today. Make sure you guys leave a like, a comment, and consider subscribing. I will be doing more reviews on gadgets, electronics, PC hardware, and mobile devices if I get the chance to in the future. That's it from me. I'll see you guys next time.